Hello, hello, welcome. I am in the void. Hopefully you can hear me. I haven't had a chance to test things out. We are hosting a tournament today, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm probably gonna play in this one because it doesn't look like we have as many people as last time, and I figure, alternating between commentating and playing is gonna be good for both me and for people watching. Yo, I'm here for this. Glad to hear you're here for this. Welcome, Genesis. Always glad to have you. Are you running it today? Are you bringing it all home today? Let's see. Also, I believe we're multi-streaming. I'm learning a lot about how all this works at the same time, so hopefully everyone's having a great day. Also, I see Pro Rookie you followed a few minutes ago. And another follow. Look at the hits just keep rolling. Thank you, Pro Rookie, if you're here, and thank you, BTE Main. So let me share in the general chat how you can join this tournament. It's not too late to join. In fact, it's never too late to join because I kind of have an open door policy. But if you want to win, you have to enter from the beginning. So let's see. I'm going to get this link for everybody, and I'm going to share it in the chat. In fact, I'm going to pin it. I'm going to say this. Hold on, let me read that in just a second after I pin this. Alright, well, we have it in the chat. Can I pin it? No. Chat. There we go. Pinned. There we go. Anyone can join at any time. It's going to be 5 rounds of Swiss, and then after Swiss is over, what we're going to do is we are going to there's no top cut. So everyone plays 5 rounds. It doesn't matter win or lose. So no matter what, you're going to get to play against everyone. All right, let me see. Okay, Genesis says, I'm just going to say this. Team carried me on the ladder and best of 3 practice went well too. All right, excellent. I hope to run into as many floettes as possible. Evil laughs. Love it. Okay, cool. Yeah, me too. My team generally does well into floettes, but we'll see if that continues to be the case. Running back the Mega Altaria team this week with a little tweak to improve the matchups I was struggling with. Hopefully it goes well. I'll keep my fingers crossed, Dijon. Ijon is our draft league not two-time champion, almost two-time champion. So they are known for making some wacky teams. BTE, no comment. Yeah, I got that. You know what? It's okay. We're playing for fun. It doesn't have to be ever. Whatever. LOL. It's gonna be a good one, guys. Don't worry. Let's see. I'm just sticking with Old Faithful. I've been playing what I've been playing, and I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, So yeah, let's see. I just want to see if this cooks. Well, maybe we'll see firsthand. Excuse me. And then as I finish up games, I will jump into spectate other people's matches as well. It looks like we have 34 signups. We're going to start this tournament in, I want to say 7 minutes. Like, we're going to start at 7:30, but we might give people a little wiggle room if it's first-time signups, So I'm imagining we're going to have anywhere from 20 to 35 people today, so. Also, a lot of people sign up last minute, so we'll see how it ends up going. I also want to see I want all of your teams to cook. That'd be ideal, right? How's everyone feeling now that we've had some time? Like, it's been not quite a month, but we're getting close to a month of champions. Are you feeling like format's good, format's eh? Like, where do you sit? Because I have a lot of people that have mixed feelings. It feels to me like generally the format is like most people seem to enjoy it, but I also understand if you don't love Rock Slide, maybe it's not your format. My last one really didn't because it wasn't as balanced as this one. Well, that's the thing. When your team's not balanced, it's a feast or famine, right? So hopefully you get what you want out of this one. And obviously, it's like if your team's balanced, you should be doing like better with it overall. Like it should be like consistent, but you're not gonna hit the same highs or the same lows, Because hold on, I was watching a video, and I will share it after I read through these comments. I just want to see. Oh, I read that one. I'm still deciding whether I should sign up, as I'm just experimenting with the new team right now. Format's good. Here's what I will say. Format's good. Excellent. Here's what I will say, BTE. I don't know if you play in a ton of tournaments, if you don't play in a ton of tournaments, but like this is generally a good place for like practice. It's not, there's no top cut. It's just 5 rounds and done. It's like you get your best of 3 experience, you get in, you get out. Everyone feels like, you know, if it doesn't work, you'll know. This is the place to test it. Feels balanced besides Floette, fair. I adore this format. Floette kind of cringe and no idea why they added King's Rock and Bright Powder, but this format is really fun. Yeah, they were like, let's give some, you know, someone said it best where they're like, this is a lot of people's first VGC game, so we had to expose them to Rock Slide Flinches and the variants of Bright Powder and Quick Claw. They're like, that's true VGC right there. Ijon, I like the format because it feels like you can genuinely use any Pokemon and it can at least do something. Very true. Actually, Floette has some good counters. It does, yeah. It feels like, obviously, there are strong Pokemon, but, like, even the strong Pokemon, like, have checks. They're not just, like, so busted that it's, like, you're done. But let's see if I can find this. I was just watching a video. Give me a second while I search through this. Actually, that's a good point, not gonna lie. So, yeah, it's all pretty balanced. Castform isn't doing anything, Sherry says. I have a friend, and that friend has the Castform Admirer, so it can do something. Whether it does something well or not, I don't know. Pokemag made Monday easier knowing this was this tournament stream to watch later today. Aw, thanks Pokemag, that means a lot. Castform can sit there and look pretty. It's cute. Okay. I feel like I've said this a lot recently, but like, how would you buff Castform if you had, like, if you got to be the developer, how would you change it? I say every time it switches weather, it gets an Omni boost. It might be broken, but imagine a team where you run all the weathers and you're just trying to snowball your Castform. Like, it sounds pretty, like, interesting, right? I keep getting the impression that, oh, not all Dire Claws are going to one-shot the flower. Yeah, they seem to be a bit bulkier now, but because of that, you can kind of, like, assume, like, hey, maybe my base 100 Pokemon might outspeed them. Hey, they might not one-shot me because they've invested in bulk. But yeah, they do seem to survive Dire Claws now, which they weren't doing before. That would actually be really cool. Thank you, Ajon. Thank you for letting me cook. Let me see. Let's see if I can find this thing that I was talking about. Okay, I'm almost there. I think I found it. Yes, we are going to look at it. It's related to what we were talking about with matchups and no one Pokemon feeling super overpowered. It's gonna take a second for me to get it to show up over here, though. Holy moly, I have a lot of tabs open. So let me close out of some of them so that it gets a little less crowded. Also, I see the comments rolling. I will get to you guys in just a second. Okay. Let's see. This is good. Discord's got to be up. OBS is up. Spotify, you're going down. Okay. This should be good. Let me get that up. There we go. Okay, so this is the, it's like a heat map. Oh, it's not a heat map currently, but it's a matchup chart to show like how all of the mega pairings did within the Grand Champions Festival tournament. I think Andy La VGC created it. But anyway, the way that it works is you can see, and I think there's a way to do a heat map. Yes. You can see like, if I used Floette, how the Floettes did against the Charizard. So it looks like Floette mostly beat Charizard teams, and you can see what the difference is between like a balanced one. Like I think Delphox was a good example of one that's balanced, where the matchups, like your worst matchup looks like it's 33%. And like, but then there are, if you scroll down, you see like Venusaurs were never beating Kangaskhan. Like, but then they also had like this team, Aerodactyl and Scovillain had like 100% win rate against Blastoises, but never beat Aerodactyl Charizard. So I will share this link if you just want to peruse it. Let me share that in the chat. Where's Alteri on the spreadsheet? I've got bad news for you, Ajon. It might not be there. Okay, so let me look through these things. Okay. Castform isn't doing anything. Castform can sit there and look pretty. I keep getting the impression that... Oh, yeah, sorry, I already read all that. That would actually be really cool. Omni Boost, that's a fun idea. Thank you, Apex, I try. I forgot to nickname my team, LOL. I was thinking a Moody Boost. That could be interesting, too. Like, if you get, like, a +2. Like, what happens if it was, like, if you switch in Rain, you always get a special defense boost. You switch in Rock, you get, like, Sand, you get, like, a defense boost. You switch in Sun, you get, like, a special attack. That would be a really cool, like, way to play the Pokemon. That would be interesting. Honestly, I think this format is fun to play, but not to build, if that makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. Sometimes you don't want to build your own stuff. Also, it is 7:30, so I'm going to be checking to see if everyone's signed in just a second. Share the link. Link is shared for you. I'm going to have to study for this like I'm studying for a science test, shaking my head. Where's Altaria on the spreadsheet? Let's see if we can find it. Thank you. Thank you. I bookmarked that so fast. Of course, if I find any resources, I will share them. It does not look like Altaria is here. I'm pretty sure that this was based off of data of who made day 2. So we did not record every single... Well, I say we like I did anything. The people that recorded this did not, as far as I know, did not record any of the teams that did not make day 2. So these are day 2 exclusive results, so they're higher placed performances within the Scraw VGC tournament. Okay. On that note, let me look... Oopsie. Let me look at the signups. We have 34, 36. Most people are signed up. If your name is Mr. H or Benji Beans, make sure that you have your list submitted. We have a few people that don't have lists submitted. It is 7:31. I'm gonna wait until 7:32, and then then we're gonna rock. So make sure you're signed up. Gonna give everyone just an extra minute here. All right, cool. Alright, getting back to the stream. I hope you don't take away my title. Why would I? You never lose your title. Like, if you become... I'm assuming because you won the other week, you only get to, like, get added to the Hall of Fame more times, Holise. Thank you, I bookmarked... Oh, I've already read these. Yeah, the weather-based double boost is a great idea. I think it's because it made the EVs easier to build with. Yeah, I love the way... I have not gone to Showdown since Champions has come out. The Dragonite Scissor results have me confused because what does it mean if they have a greater win rate but no reps in Top Cut? It must mean that they had a high win rate, but then they lost right before Top Cut. I'm not entirely sure. It is 7:32, so we are going to start our tournament up now. So hopefully everyone is signed up. Let's see how many people we have today. It looks like we have 28 people that are on the ready, but if you join late, that's okay. The link is in the chat. You can join at any time. These are our pairings right now, so I'm not going to say every single name. So if you see yourself, that's who you're up against. Make sure you go to your dashboard and click view. I'm up against John round 1. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Have to update the people. Tournament round 1 updates. Round 1 is up. Cool. All right, John is a good friend. He's a great player. And he's got a scary team, so it's gonna be scary. With that said, we're gonna do our best. He does have Sludge Bomb. Ugh. John's being mean. Okay, don't worry about it. On that note, we'll figure it out. Cool. Switching back over to my stream. Ever since okay, there's a few messages in here. Oh, yeah, the weather's good. I think it's the EVs. Ever since I made Master Ball, I've been playing exclusively on Showdown. Good luck, y'all. We've had opposite experiences. Good luck to you as well, Genesis. All right. All right, cool. Also, I want to say thank you to everyone that's made hosting these tournaments so fun. It's the fact that it just keeps growing too is really cool to see. So thank you to whoever is in here. If you're grinding, that's awesome. All right, cool. The biggest annoyance is that because my Sinestro does not have Shadow Ball and John has so many fake out Pokemon plus a King Gambit, it's gonna be pretty scary. All right, let's see. Alright, the Sneasler is Focus Sash, which is annoying, which is a singular annoyance. The thing, though, that is nice about my team into John's team, though, is that I have Delphox, and Delphox beats Gengar, which is cool. Different people contribute to the win rate. Also, it looks like my chat is frozen. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong chat. Different people contribute to the win rate, so they may always win that matchup but lose all their other matches. Very true. That could be it. Alright, enter a room ID. Oh, yeah, I'm making the room. I still gotta build a Gengar team myself. They're scary. There's never like, oh, I'm fighting Gengar, this is gonna be easy. It's always like, this Pokemon is a nightmare. Like, not like a terrible way, but like, man, it's scary. Also, if you do join my room, I will prioritize your spectating matches if I finish my set early. But with that said, I am up against a Perish Trap team, so I can't promise that I will finish early, because it's generally a slower match. Gengar is one of my best matchups, LOL. Well, you know, everyone's got their good matchups, so. Okay, I've registered it and checking it. Gonna give the team a shot and see what changes I need to make. That's a spirit, main. That's a spirit. Before you know it, you're gonna be cooking people with the team. Also, I am going to scooch myself a little bit over. Dodge has the Meganium picture. That's how you know they're a good player. Alright, this is me. Alright, I also think that there's a high probability that my Sinestro just tanks one of Gengar's Shadow Balls, because I have a feeling that John's got a bulkier Gengar just based on John. Alright, also the Dragonite is going to be really annoying to beat. But with that said, I have a Azumarill, and Azumarill's pretty funny, so I might just go and lean into that. Shiny Delphox looks so good. Thanks, main. I like it too. Alright, with that said, we can kind of just lead this plus this. The Delphox is annoying. Or sorry, the Sneasler is annoying. What happens if I do this? What are you doing to this, John? Huh? What do you do to that? This is nice because I can use it if... The annoying thing... Okay. The annoying things are that I want to beat that stupid Fox, but that Fox is annoying. If I had speed control, this matchup would be a bit nicer. My only real form of speed control is Trick Room, which I don't love. I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to be a basic boy, and I'm going to lead this plus this with that in the back. You know what? My Sneasler does look kind of good in theirs, too. Okay. We're going the offensive mode with the ability to shut down all their many fake outs. I see you made a statistically good team with Delphox. Thank you, Pokemag. That's why I was talking about Delphox, because that was the one I looked into. Like, that was the team I had been using. Okay. Okay, so it's Delphox Garchomp, which is a pretty good lead for me, I'd say. Especially because I have a White Herb Garchomp, which means that I can click Earthquake pretty freely. Also, knowing John, I don't think that he stays in with either of these Pokemon. Or sorry, he's going to stay in with the Incineroar and probably click Fake Out. So I'm going to click Protect on Delphox, because I don't think he'll see that coming. And I'm just going to click Earthquake. Like, Earthquake's too valuable. There is a world where he fakes out Garchomp. Wait, I think I fought this team on ladder, LOL. If you fought the team on ladder, it was probably me, because I don't think anyone's... This is an original team. Okay, Earthquake... It might be too greedy, but I'm clicking it. My gut's telling me that he's, like, gonna do this and just go for Maybe he doubles the Garchomp, but if he doubles the Garchomp... Okay, so notoriously I'm known for being pretty greedy to John. Does he Parting Shot off of the Garchomp? That's a real question. The Mega Gengar Perish Trap. Yeah, it's scary. Alright. We protect off of everything. He went for a parting shot, it looks like. Citrus Berry's gonna go off. Not many round fellows on ladders these days. Not really. Oh, he tries to parting shot off, and I say, no way, Jose. All right. So I'm pretty cool to just... Is it greedy to let off a Heat Wave and Psyshock? I think it is, but I'm also, like, feeling pretty far ahead this turn. And I'm willing to let... Is it okay if I let both go down? Yeah, we have Sneasler and Trick Room. Psyshock into Gambit's probably pretty free, plus Earthquake. Instant can protect. What am I afraid of if I click Heat Wave plus Earthquake? I guess I'm afraid of the Gengar getting out. Okay. I'm trying to click my moves here. I don't know what move I clicked. Hopefully. I tried to click Heat Wave, but it looks... Let's see how it goes. I thought I clicked Mega plus Heat Wave, but it was like giving me the directions. Okay, we at least Mega'd, which is good. Psyshock would have been better into that spot. Alright, Heat Wave. Misses who? I don't know what that is. If it's Dragonite, it's really bad. That's really bad. That is really, really bad, missing Dragonite, because now he gets to keep the multi-scale. But we pick up with the Earthquake, so... Yeah, well, Roundfellow is actually the name of... the Roundfellow was not its original name, it was gifted the name Roundfellow. Alright, Checkmate is the Gambit, sure. I mean... No Ninetales. They have Scale Shot, so they can kind of become a problem really quickly here. But I did bring my Trick Room mode. So I'm more than willing to click Heat Wave. And probably just switch to Winn-Dixie. That should be fine, right? This will keep my Pokemon healthy, and I can fake you... I can't... No, I can fake out that Gengar, or that Dragonite. Alright. Sucker Punch fails because I have Armor Tail. Heat Wave. Misses again. I cannot touch this Dragonite! Okay, but he can't touch me, so I guess it all evens out. How is basically Pokemeg on Twitch I have they just scoop. But sorry, the way that I have it set up is that if you are on Twitch, if you collect those points, one of the options is that you can redeem channel points to nickname a Pokemon. So one of the followers, one of the people that's in the Discord was like, let's name him Roundfellow, and I was like, let's rock it, yeah. There are exceptions, like some Pokemon, like, if it's got, like, emotional, like, it's been a Pokemon, I'm not gonna be like, you can change that Pokemon's nickname. And also, it has to be an appropriate nickname. Like, Roundfellow's cute. I like that. I have the ability to veto, but if I veto, I will still let you name something. So, that's where we're at. Alright. Match issue, let me resolve that. AGP, VGC, if you're still here, you can come back. If you have a team sheet error, this is a practice tournament, you can just report it to your opponent and fix it up. Oh, sorry, AGP, not Apex. Unless, oh no, you are Apex. It looks like your opponent says that you're not there. Oh, you're fixing it? Okay. Okay, cool. So we won game 1. It was still scary. I have a feeling that they don't let me get away with it again. I also brought Farig in there and probably not gonna... They don't love that, I'm sure. Can I get away with... I mean, Garchomp felt really good. Okay, but what are they doing? They're leading a Azumarill. And the reason I believe they're leading a Zoom... Or it's not a Azumarill, sorry. They're leading Ninetales because... they were, like, so heavily threatened. I think that by the Garchomp, I think that they're like, I can't afford to let that happen again. So, my counterplay here is I say, hey, I'm going to raise you. My Sneasler versus your Pokemon, like, I think that I can get a lot of mileage out of it. I'm going to bring Winn-Dixie again because it felt really strong into the Gambit. They did see that they survived a Heat Wave, which means that they're probably going to play a little bit differently this time. They might not even click Sucker Punch now that they have that information. And we're also going to go... I don't think Garchomp is the way. I think it's a Azumarill this time. Okay. We're leading with a very offensive mode. The idea here is that we're going to threaten them, and I don't think that the Gengar comes out right away again, because it was just too scary last time for them. Alright, to be honest, this is the first online competition excluding Pokemon Run Cups that I can participate in, because I found it at like 1 a.m. my time. Okay. So, here's my suggestion for myself. I thought I should have led a Azumarill, and I think I was correct. Alright, we're going to protect the Sneasler, and we're going to switch in the Round Fellow. And what this does here is it makes it so I'm like, you do not get a Scale Shot. If you want to click Scale Shot, it's not happening, sir. You can Parting Shot off of Delphox, but that's also a pretty big play. Alright, we get the Protect. What do they go for? Scale Shot. They just go for another Parting Shot. Probably into... Ugh, I'm behind already. Alright, so if they have Sneasler, it comes in here, which is annoying. Come hang out. Ugh, Gengar. Hi, Gengar. Hi, Gengi. Alright, Gengar probably has... Alright, so the annoying thing here is they are almost certainly going for Scale Shot. The question is, do I care? Okay, oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong team sheet. Do they even have Perish Trap? They do. Okay. I think the correct play is switch in Sinestcha and Protect. Okay. And the idea here is that they have to go for Shadow Ball. Okay, who is this? No! I should have Belly Drummed. Did they Sludge Bomb? They won't let me get away with anything! They're being mean! If I could have Belly Drummed, I'm about to lose my mind. Was John gonna let me do it? No! He's calling everything! Haha! They've released me, though. They at least have to make a decision here, which is... No, wait, I should have... I'm actually in a really bad spot. Ugh, this is annoying. I'm just gonna double Protect. I think I have to, unfortunately, because I think he's always just doing Fake Out. He switched out! What is wrong with this guy making calls? This is a close friend. They're very good. I almost just went full tilt on them, too. My Protect fails. That's fine. Alright, they saw last time that they could just get away with it. So I'm clicking Belly Drum. I have no reason not to, and I'm clicking Heat Wave. I think that John's just gonna... He saw that he lives, and we're so far behind anyway. We've seen every Pokemon with the exception of who? We've seen Dragonite. We've seen Gengar. We've seen everything. Well, I'm putting everything on the shoulders of Roundfellow here. I think he's good enough. If I Heat Wave into Checkmate, I think that that'll just be good. Alright. Can we just land this move this time, please? No! What is happening? No! Not like this! Oh! Alright. I went from a pretty good spot to a instantly terrible spot. What I will say is that I am pretty happy with the Pokemon I have remaining, though. They have no reason not to double protect this turn, though. Yeah, Delphox threw so hard that turn. I don't think it could have thrown worse if it tried, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. Like, if there is a Pokemon that can run it back here, it is a Zoomeryl. I think that we're gonna see Gengar come in on that spot. And realistically, if they can release Gengar next to, Okay, how do we get back into this? We get back into this by Dire Claw sleeping and KOing everything, is the plan. Dire Claw will break the shield. Okay, tell me it's Gengar. It's Incineroar. Incineroar should not survive this. If I get to connect. Dire Claw. Sleep. Critical hit, that's fine. Sleep. Alright, can you survive this for me, Sneasler, please? Stop. What is this lock? Oh my god! Okay. I'm pretty sure it's over already, but I have outs. And my first out is removing... I don't even think Aqua Jet picks up from this range. If he just lands the Sludge Bomb where he needs to, he's going to win. That's the other thing. The universe is against you for this one. That is correct. The universe is against me for this one. I think he just clicks Aqua Jet, Sucker Punch, and it's over. I am going to remove the guy. I'm just gonna attack Dragonite. I don't care. John's clicking Protect, maybe. It's over. How much does Extreme Sweep do? Okay, he attacked. It's over. Okay, so notably, if any of our moves landed, I think we would have won that one. Just because it's Jover doesn't mean it's actually Jover. Dude, what do we miss? We missed double Heat Wave, one of them into Gambit. I think was that it? I don't know, but it felt bad. But it was funny because, like, Gambit would have lived on one. Then Dragonite wouldn't have had multi-scale. And also, what else? I know I missed something else. Or is it just that I've missed 3 Heat Waves in this one set? Alright. What just happened? Where are we? Wait, am I trapped in the void? Let's see. Is this okay? Hold on. Is it my Switch? Oh, there I am. Hold on. Hopefully everything is okay. I am going to switch everything in just a second, but we have to get our leads in. I felt like I played it decently well, but the universe hated me, so we're going to see if I can make a rebuttal this time. Um, doo -doo -doo -doo. I'm going... I liked what I did. I'm going to do this. We're leaning into the hard trick room mode. I think that I can just win from there. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. I don't have audio. Do we have visual? We had visual before. Why is it not showing up? It's not showing up. Okay. I've reconnected it. Is that going to work? I can't see... I can see it on my screen, but I'm sorry. I'm going to play this turn, and then I will fix everything. Okay, so Round Fellow... Thank you for the subscribe! I'm sorry that we're trapped in the void right now. Alright, we are going... Okay, this is the most free belly drum setup, plus switch out to Farigiraf I've ever seen. Like, sure, you can kowtow and double him, but I don't really care that much. And if you scale shot, you're going to lower your defenses. Extreme speed's good. Did I cover both? Kowtow into Frig should not pick up because you're not black glasses. Cool. Cool, cool. All right, belly drum goes off. I'm going to narrate what's happening until I can get things to work. All right, I got belly drum off. He got some damage into my Farigiraf. Farigiraf is pretty healthy, though, all things considered. He's kind of in this weird spot where he doesn't know what I really want to go for here. I can go for Hyper Voice plus... Actually, do I ever just go switch in... No, I need to save my Sinestro for later because I think it's just too valuable. I'm going to click Trick Room because my Pokemon underspeed his, and I'm going to go for Play Rough into the Dragonite. They go for Scale Shot, they get it off, but we're going to trade. The Void is peaceful. I can't see if Delphox is missing or not. Fair. Dragonite goes, and he gets hit for a... Or, sorry, Kowtow goes into a Azumarill. It brings me down to 73 out of 206 health, so it's a I got crit! And I connect Play Rough into Dragonite, and that's the end of Dragonite. Oh, that... Or is it that the point? I don't... The luck is so against us this stream. Hold on. I bring in Sinestro. It's Sinestro versus Gambit, and they have Gengar. I get a Hospitality off, and I click Trick Room, and I Aqua Jet into Gengar. Because the idea is that I'm always going to survive at least a attack. And I will always pick up this Gengar with the Aqua Jet is the idea. They go for Mega on Gengar. Aqua Jet connects into Gengar. It picks up Gengar. Kowtow into Azumarill again. It does a lot of damage. We're at 70 out of 206 damage. And Trick Room goes up. Pokemon battle with the audiobooks. Gengar is down. It is now a 3v1, but Trick Room is now up. They end the game on a forfeit. They quit because Azumarill is just too strong under the Trick Room. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let me fix the stream real quick. I don't know what happened. It's like rejecting my my thingy. Hold on, we're gonna turn the switch off. I might have to restart the stream. The match is finished. Hold on. I am going to have to restart my computer. The stream's going to start up in just a second. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know what happened. So 1 second while I restart it. And hopefully that'll fix everything. Let's see.